In 2025, Disney released a live-action remake of the beloved animated film Lilo and Stitch. This film continues Disney's trend of reimagining classic animated features for new audiences. The original, released in 2002, was praised for its humor, heart, and exploration of family and identity. Fans were curious to see if the remake could recapture the original's magic. However, the remake sparked mixed reactions from both audiences and critics. Disney faced the challenge of balancing nostalgia with a fresh perspective. Despite impressive visual effects and a talented cast, the remake struggled to capture the emotional depth and charm of its predecessor. The film's reception highlights the difficulties in reimagining a cherished classic. Let's explore where the remake succeeds, and where it falls short. The original Lilo and Stitch stood out in Disney's early 2000s lineup. Set in Hawaii, it told the story of Lilo and her bond with Stitch, an alien experiment. The film was celebrated for its heartfelt portrayal of unconventional family and themes of belonging. Its humor was genuine, resonating with audiences of all ages. The action and emotion blended seamlessly, never overshadowing the film's heart. The watercolor backgrounds and unique character designs gave it a distinct visual identity. The soundtrack featuring Elvis and Hawaiian music enriched the setting. In contrast, the live-action remake often feels like a pale imitation, lacking the warmth and emotional depth of the original. This highlights the challenge of translating animated magic into live action. Despite its flaws, the live-action Lilo and Stitch has strengths worth noting. The CGI design of Stitch retains his mischievous charm while fitting into the real world. The visual effects team brought the alien elements and technology to life with flair. These effects elevate the film's look, making it visually impressive. The cast delivers dedicated performances, especially the actress playing Lilo, who captures her spunky spirit. Nani's struggles and love for her sister are portrayed with authenticity. The chemistry among the cast adds to the film's emotional moments. The voice actor for Stitch bridges nostalgia and freshness, maintaining the character's unique quirks. These performances hint at what the remake could have achieved with a stronger story. Unfortunately, the remake falters with forced humor and awkward modern updates. Slapstick and over-the-top jokes feel out of place, disrupting the story's emotional flow. Modern touches like social media references feel unnecessary and jarring. These updates create a disconnect from the timeless feel of the original. Some characters are reimagined in ways that feel inauthentic, especially the social worker, now split into two roles. This change dilutes the impact on the family dynamic. The addition of a new neighbor character adds little, serving more as a plot device. These choices undermine the universal appeal of the original. The remake's attempts to modernize ultimately weaken its core themes. A major drawback of the remake is the loss of key scenes and symbols. The omission of the Ugly Duckling book removes a poignant metaphor for Stitch's journey of belonging. Without this symbol, the remake loses emotional depth and resonance. Splitting the social worker into two roles further muddles the exploration of family pressures. The new neighbor character adds little substance. These changes leave the narrative feeling hollow. The film struggles to convey the nuanced storytelling of the original. The result is a diminished emotional impact. The remake's significantly altered ending impacts the story's core themes. The original's resolution was rooted in character growth and family bonds. The remake opts for an action-heavy finale, prioritizing spectacle over emotion. This shift overshadows character development and weakens the story's resolution. Nani's role is diminished, undermining the portrayal of sisterhood. Jumba's abrupt transformation weakens his redemption arc. By focusing on action, the remake loses the emotional closure of the original. The ending highlights the challenge of adapting animated stories to live action. The changes in the live-action remake ultimately fail to capture the original's essence. By prioritizing modern updates and action, the film loses the emotional depth and character focus of the 2002 classic. Forced humor and awkward character updates further distance the story from audiences. The lack of a cohesive vision results in a disjointed narrative. Omitting key symbols like the Ugly Duckling book weakens the film's core messages. The altered ending shifts focus away from family and growth. The remake's inability to balance nostalgia with innovation leaves it without the heart of the original. It stands as a cautionary tale for future Disney adaptations. The struggles of Lilo and Stitch's remake reflect broader issues with Disney's live-action strategy. Disney's remakes often face mixed reactions, praised for visuals, criticized for lacking the original's magic. Balancing nostalgia and innovation is a persistent challenge. Staying too faithful can feel stale. Straying too far can alienate fans. The Lilo and Stitch remake tries to modernize while honoring the original, but satisfies neither camp. Visual spectacle often comes at the expense of storytelling and character depth. CGI can't replace the emotional nuance of animation. Disney must find ways to honor its classics while offering fresh, resonant stories. In conclusion, the live-action Lilo and Stitch is a cautionary tale for Disney's adaptation efforts. Impressive CGI and strong performances can't compensate for the loss of emotional depth and charm. Forced humor, awkward updates, and missing key scenes create a disjointed narrative. The film's reception highlights the challenge of balancing nostalgia with innovation. Disney must prioritize character-driven storytelling and emotional resonance in future remakes. Staying true to core themes is essential for capturing the magic of the originals. By learning from these missteps, Disney can create adaptations that honor their legacy and engage new audiences. The Lilo and Stitch remake reminds us of the risks and opportunities in reimagining beloved stories.